Well, we normally see Damien Drax accompanied by his puppet master, Victor Von Valtz. Out here on his own. However, you've got to bear in mind that Valtz will be using that subtle mind control on his puppet. Damien Drax, who of course made his debut here at Shield Pro in a tag team match with his master Victor Von Valtz in a match against the Weird and the Wonderful, one half of which is in the ring. And I cannot imagine that Drax will be very pleased about that. No, will Von Valtz.
And now his opponent. Choosing his way to the ring.
Starrizard himself. Yeah, that's lovely. You're asking me, what? Are you after strategy to beat him? Oh, okay, right. As Nicky Starr comes across the commentary to ask my opinion on how he should approach this match. Well, I'll tell you what, Nicky Starr, this is the way you should approach this match. This guy, Damien Drax, is not happy. Neither is Victor Von Valtz. Both of these guys incredibly angry after the results of last show. So what you should do, Nicky Starr, is hightail it out of here. Get your wrecking ball to make a hole in a wall. And that is just foolish. I mean, nobody ever accused Nicky Starr of being smart. I mean, this is a guy who tries to put M&Ms in alphabetical order. Damien Drax pacing, and we've seen that pacing before. Very reminiscent of Victor Von Valtz, and you'd expect this. Now Nicky Starr's fresh off a win against Paddy Flanagan, who cannot even buy a win for chicken wings at the moment, and he's now in there against a very, very angry Damien Drax. And the last thing you want to do is wind him up, because you know Victor Von Valtz will be watching as well. And Victor will annihilate you. And as we saw at the last show, Damien Drax is no slouch in the wrestling department, whatever sort of effect that Von Valtz has on him. Nicky Starr, a huge kick there, and a flying spinning elbow. And Drax has just gone to the outside to regroup. Oh, Nicky went to race out, and unfortunately for him, Drax just caught him with a punch, and he's dragged him to the outside. Now referee Rabbit really needs to realise that there's a 10 count for this. But he's decided to go to the outside. He's trying to encourage these guys to go back in. The inexperience showing there of our official today, who's now taken charge of a third match. And he's begun his count as Drax just knocks Nicky Starr straight into that post. He will be seeing stars after that. Look at that slow, methodical pace of Damien Drax, who had that mask placed on him by Victor. I think it may help somehow to create that mental link between the two. Ladies and gentlemen, this match, of course, is sponsored by Spirit Integrated Systems. Now, I am not sure where either of these guys have gone. Ah, the far side of the ring. Out of my vantage point. That would indicate they're quite short. I mean, I'm not saying that Nicky Starr's short, but you can't see his feet on his driving license picture. Oh, threatened to hit him with something, then just poked him in the eye, and Rabbit continuing the count out there. Oh, huge chop. Nicky Starr rolls Drax back in, goes for the pin. That huge chop was just not enough. Snapmare followed by a huge knee to the face. Is this enough? Oh, I think if he'd hooked the leg there, might have just got it. And we've seen what happens when this mysterious team, if you like, of Drax. Oh! Doing now, he's going to that top rope. He's going for a superplex. Will he get it? This will be it for Nicky Starr. I don't think his ribs can take it, but he's managed to block it. And Drax is... I wonder if he's just lost that mental link for a moment, because he's like an empty vessel right now. Think it might have just been a bluff, as Nicky Starr has fallen hook, line and sinker for it and possibly injured his knee. And that's not a good place to be. Drax does the absolute right thing and targets that knee. Look at this now, he doesn't just want to win. He wants to obliterate him, and that leg is looking very shaky. Well, Nicky Starr, I told you to run. You didn't take my advice. And now you've got a very angry mime on your tail. Oh. Huge suplex, released him partway as well, went for the pin. Not enough. I mean, he is just throwing him about. Oh! Another kick to the knee, keeps on that leg, and that's incredibly smart. Leg DDT. Pulling on the tendons and going for a pin there. The longer Nicky Starr stays in this match, the longer he could have some serious damage happen to that knee. You can imagine surgery after this sort of thing. Drax holding onto the ropes. Nicky Starr, natural thought was to go for that leapfrog, to leap over Drax, but Drax stopped it. Nicky Starr's come down very heavily again on that knee. Oh, got that knee very prone. Oh, and a drop kick straight into it. The referee, is he going to try and untangle him? He is. He's going to try and untangle him there. Drax backing off a little bit. Oh, and that's not meant to bend that way. Nicky Starr just managed to do a little kick there, which forced Drax to break that hold. But he can just taste victory. I mean, he is. Look at this. He's now just brutalizing that leg. Nicky Starr can normally fly. He's known very much for his speed, and that's what he would have had to have relied on here. And now he can't. I warned you, Nicky. I warned you. But he managed to get a reversal and then that double axe handle, and he's thrown that injured knee again into Drax. He's not going to do his leg any favours with that, but he does need to try anything he can to get a win. Oh, the senton there. Oh, and that double stomp, but again, he's using the moves that he knows, but the moves that will damage that knee. And it's almost like he's giving it up like a pawn in a game of chess, but this isn't just one match. You've got your entire career that you've got to think of. And now Drax has just thrown him into the rope. Oh, what a spine buster. That was very close. And again, he stretched the ligaments in that knee when he's tried to kick out. Drax now with that huge leg drop. Not enough. Needs to get back to work on that knee. And knock Nicky Starr out of his senses here. Oh, and that was nearly it. Oh, and another massive kick. And you wonder what sort of an effect that's going to have on Damien Drax. Oh! Get the official word. Well, you've got to hand it to Nicky Starr there. He's managed to pull out a victory, and it's Nicky Starr that will be rising incredibly fast with another win here at Shield Pro. But Victor will not be happy with this, but Damien, Drax for the memories.